Yes, guys, welcome to another episode of Matt Zena Acting Tips. Today I'm going to be teaching you exactly how to maximize your social media game as an actor. Now, in 2022, you literally have no choice but to include a social media marketing strategy into your acting business. It doesn't matter if you are a florist. It doesn't matter if you are a mechanic, car garage, okay? You need to, as a business, have a social media marketing strategy. It's where all of your customers are. It's where everybody is. It's where you create maximum value. So any actor that has this kind of this kind of dread of social media has to get over it. It's 2022. Now, there's a few things that I can tell you instantly to back that up. I know from speaking to casting directors, producers, that an acting CV that they receive on Spotlight, Casting Networks, whichever country you're in, they will get that, but they understand 100% that they get a version of that actor that actor wants to present. So what do? 3-4 times out of 5, they will then search that actor on social media. Why? Because they get the real person. They get the genuine person. And let's face it, they want to cast genuine people. They want to cast people within their personality traits. So how can you maximize on social media? Make sure it's working for you. Okay? Now, personally, I made a decision a while ago that social media was a tool. You know, I used to post about what I had for dinner like everybody else, but at one point I said, look, social media is a tool for me, my business, my brand. I feel that you should do the same. Now, some actors suddenly then create, an actor profile. That's fine. I totally understand that. That's amazing. All right. But the ones that you should be on is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, okay? TikTok as well. Now let me just go through them, how you're going to operate, okay? Facebook, you're going to create a page and you are going to document your career. You're going to connect with as many people from the industry as possible. Same with Instagram, same with Twitter, okay? Documentation of what you and your career, okay, documenting the journey is such an important thing to do. Okay, you're doing something incredibly special. Now, one thing that can happen is you can get castings. A lot of castings now are done on social media. Don't kind of waste that opportunity. A lot of casting directors have social media accounts where they put out opportunities constantly. Okay, make sure that you take full advantage of that. What do you post? You don't post what you had for dinner. You post professional, industry-related documentation where you talk about the self-tape that you've got. You stay within guidelines of making sure that you stick within the disclaimers. You're not showing scripts and things like that, showing scripts that, but you have to show people that you've got an audition, show people that you're professional, show people and make it an extension of your CV. All right, so on a CV, you will make sure that you show your personality traits, what you're about, who you are, so that they know that they're kind of casting somebody interesting that's in the kind of niche. Carry that on within your social media so that they know that this is real, this is who you are, all right? Social media as well is a great way to network. It's better than in person a lot of the times. You can reach more people more regularly within this industry. Don't be frightened to tag casting directors in new headshots, producing new headshots. It's their job to be aware of you, okay? So really maximize your social media game. As well as that, make sure that you are constantly giving value. What do I mean by giving value? It means that you're not just saying, look at me, look at me, look at me, which is why a lot of people are put off by social media because they feel like they're doing that. You're not doing that if you're adding value. Documenting is value, but also help other actors. Give out advice. You know, if you find something or you find out something or if you discover something or you have tips, give that information out. Remember, you're not competing as actors. You get to a certain stage where everybody can act. It is just purely based on certain parameters that mostly are out of your control. So help other actors, offer value, add value, and documenting your journey is valuable for your audience and people who are on your social media. Connect as much as possible, use hashtags, and kind of grow your audience. Social media is coming more and more into casting decisions in 2022, and it will be a bigger and bigger consideration as we go forward. The one thing that I really, really want to tell you is it's not the amount of followers that you have that's important. It's the amount of engaged followers that's important. That is the amount of followers that genuinely get involved with the content that you put out. So make sure that you make it engaging, you make it full of value, and you constantly post at least daily to maximize on your social media game, and it genuinely will help in your career. TikTok, very, very quickly. Content creation and TikTok and Reels is becoming a huge marketing tool for businesses, including yours. So take advantage of it. But as well as that, an opportunity has arisen within this industry for actors to be paid to create content for bigger businesses, firms, organizations. So this is a huge opportunity for you to jump on right now, and you should, okay? So now is the time to really raise your social media game. Make sure you follow every single casting director, and producer out there, okay? Make sure that you genuinely post daily. Make sure that you genuinely offer value and get a very engaged audience. And like I say, this will be a consideration in casting decisions moving forward, because eyes on you becomes eyes on whatever project you're involved in. And that is what producers, directors require, because at the end of the day, even a project, whether it's theatre, film, TV, is a business entity within itself, and it's fueled by eyes on that project, and that's why casting decisions are being made on this basis. I'm not saying I like that, okay, but sometimes whether you like it or not, something just is the way it is, and if you don't want to get left behind in the next 10 years, I strongly suggest that you up your social media game. Whew, I hope that was very, very interesting, okay? I hope that got you to think outside the box. I hope it got you motivated. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you join us next week for another episode of Matt Zena Acting Tips.